It is a privilege and an honor to present to you my co-host's comedy special, Just Smart Enough. You know what I'm talking about. Chuck Nice. And there's no place else in the universe that comedy special belongs but on StarTalk's YouTube channel. Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Nice!
Wow, thank you guys, thank you. That was amazing. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. And thank you for being here. I love the fact that my mother would have thoroughly enjoyed that message from Neil deGrasse Tyson. I know that because I'll never forget the day I told her I was going to be a stand-up comic, and her words to me were, "You owe me $57,300. I want my money today. You go get my money right now. Did not send you to school to be telling jokes, you know?" But she'd be very happy if she saw the fact that I am telling jokes to promote science, you know? And that is what I am doing. This is what I'm about. I'm about science. And I am honored that you guys are here because, you know, I told my brother that I was going to be doing a comedy special about science. And he said, "Why do you hate your career? Nobody gives a damn about science." You know, and then he said, "Except you and your science buddy, which is Neil." But people do care about science, and that is why I am doing this. And hopefully more people will care about science because that is what we need. And I am going to say this before I start. Please, because I know this room. I know the people that are in this room. I know what kind of people that you are. Please, do not fact check me. These are jokes. And right now, some of you are thinking, "Hey, didn't you put out an Instagram reel telling people, come to my show and fact check me?" Yes, I did, but I lied. Because I know what kind of audience this is. This is the, "Hey, that's very interesting, but I read in..." And you know why you're laughing right now? Because you know it's true. This is the kind of audience that will actually hear something at a cocktail party and they don't want to be one of those, "Well, actually," people. You know, you don't want to be that. So instead they'll be like, "That's very interesting, but I read in Scientific American that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about." That was the name of the article, by the way. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, you know, please do not fact check me. But the reason why I am doing this is because comedy is about not only speaking truth to power, but it is about a pursuit of the truth in itself. And that is what science is about. And that is why I love science, because it is about the truth. And there is a saying that we have in society: never ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to. And we know what those questions are, you know. Is he bigger than me? Do you think my sister is prettier? Are you my real father? Those are questions we don't want to know the answer to, but science does not care what the answer is. It just wants the truth, irrespective of what the answer is. By the way, I was about to say irregardless, and somebody told me that irregardless is not a word. But then somebody told me so many people use irregardless that they turned it into a word, so it's okay to say irregardless. And then I said, I don't give a fuck. Comedy is about the truth. That's what comedy is about. It's about speaking truth to power and a pursuit of truth. And science is also about the truth. Like, take Galileo. You guys know who Galileo is, right? You know? And Galileo, all Galileo did was take a telescope and look up. That's all he did. Take a telescope, look up, and he was like, guys. I don't think we're the center of all things. And you would think that with that innocuous information, that the response would have been like, Galileo, that's very interesting. But you know, I read in, no, but you would think that they would have been like, wow, how great, Galileo, what a great find. Guys, let's discuss. You know what they did instead? They were like, dick move, Galileo. Dick move. We were Beyonce. And all that other stuff up there was just the rest of Destiny's Child. But then you come along and you made the sun Beyonce and Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga, and we're just concert goers. You're a dick. It was like they were throwing a cookout and Galileo came with a salad. And they were like, you vegan dick. And by the way, if you're a vegan, I'm not trying to offend you, I'm trying to help you. What I'm telling you is never bring a salad to a cookout. Because we don't think that you're trying to make a contribution, we think you're trying to make a statement. And the statement is, you can all go to hell, you flesh-eating monsters. But that is the deal. Science can be offensive. That's all there is to it. And I am hoping that nobody here is offended tonight. I don't think in this audience, but people who might be watching. I hope no one is offended by anything that I say. Quite frankly, that is not my intention to offend anyone while I am up here. However, if I do say anything that offends you while I am up here, I invite you to please cancel me. No, I'm serious. I am tired. No one is talking about my career right now, so I could use the publicity. So if I say anything that offends you, please immediately just get on the Twitter or X or whatever the hell they call it now and X me out. Get rid of me. And now that that is out of the way, I have a few choice words I'd like to say about transgender Jewish people. I figure that ought to do the trick. I'll be canceled by the end of the show. We live in sensitive times, people. That's what I'm saying. Sensitive times is what we live in. Sensitive issues surround us. Race, very sensitive issue. I had a racial moment that happened to me just recently. And the funny thing was, I was the fucking racist. Surprised me too. Now, before I tell you how I was a racist, I feel it incumbent upon me to share this little scientific biological fact. As a matter of fact, whenever I talk about race, I like to share this little scientific biological fact. And that is, race does not exist. It is a wholly made-up construct. There is not enough variation genetically between human beings to categorize us as anything but human beings. We, across this globe, every one of us, shares 99.9% of the exact same DNA. And the infinitesimally small differences that we have, unfortunately, show up on the outside where everybody can fucking see them. Proving that God loves a race war. Race is not real. However, racism is. Just like superheroes are not real. But Comic-Con is. That's kind of the relationship. Superheroes are made-up people who are dedicated to fighting injustice. And Comic-Con is real people who are dedicated to virginity. And you would know that was true if you were like me and you have been to every single Comic-Con, which I have. Which is why you can wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me, would you like to have sex or would you like to go to Comic-Con? And my answer will be, it does not make a difference. Either way, I am going to dress up as Green Lantern. So now let me tell you how I was a racist. Let me just say, white people, as a black man, that feels really good to say. No, but it happened down on the Lower East Side, right here in Manhattan, down in the alphabets, you know, Avenue A, B, C, D. Now listen, that's a very old part of town. It's very dimly lit. It's dark. It's dark. They don't even have reflective lines in the street. It's just dark. And I was driving way too fast. Full disclosure, it did not help that I was drunk. And as I was driving, there was a brother who was trying to cross the street. Now, this next part is very delicate, and there's no easy way to say it, so I'm just going to come out and say it. It was dark. All right, I see a few of you have caught on to what I am trying to say. Some of you still have not picked up on what I'm putting down. So I'll just go ahead and spell it out for you. What I'm trying to say is, this brother was black. And I don't mean African American, I mean he was black. Like Miles Davis would have looked at him and been like, damn, he was black. Like brothers from the Congo would look at him like, oh my God. He was black. All right, right now, a few of you white people look a little nervous. You're like, this is way too many black jokes, Chuck. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable laughing at this. Well, let me make you feel a little more at ease. You ever met a white person so white you felt like you were being haunted? So white, they look like they escaped from a glass of milk. Or that you could rub them on a piece of paper and get rid of a mistake. Well, that's how black he was on the black side. There is a scientific term for the measurement of reflectivity on any surface. It's called albedo. Well, he was albedo. And he was wearing all black. And I could not see him. I could not see him. Had on like a black skull cap, black turtleneck, black pants, black shoes. He stepped out in the street and the street was like, welcome home. And I could not see him. And I brushed him with my car. For legal purposes, I did not hit him. I brushed him. It was like a 42-mile-an-hour whisper that happened to spin his ass to the ground. And he was upset. I mean, he was mad. Hit my car on the way down like, poof. And like I said, I was the racist. Because in that moment, I was mad at him for being that black. It was like the first time in my life I ever felt like a Karen. Hit my car like, fuck you. I was like, how dare you be that black? If I wasn't so drunk, I would have called the police. Because that's a real Karen move. Like you run somebody over and then call the police on them. It's just like, hello, 911. This Negro just rolled up under my car. I think he damaged my suspension. We are sensitive and we are angry. I am not sure what is going on in this nation where people are so angry and things are actually pretty damn good, you know? As a matter of fact, if you live in this country or any developed nation right now, you are living in the absolute best time to ever be alive in the history of our species. And it's because of science that we live in this time. Science has made it so this is the best time as a human being to be on the face of this earth. Like if this were just 150 years ago, more than half the people in this room would be dead. And not from some pussified bullshit like eating a tree nut. Like, oh, I ate a cashew. Oh. No, it would be from something that science hadn't had a chance to conquer yet. You know? Like you, sir. Spotted fever. Dead. You're dead. That's it. You, yellow fever. Dead. He was like, damn. He got me with the yellow fever. You, my friend, Black Death. Dead. You, sir, scarlet fever. Bye. Dead. You, diarrhea. I'm sorry, young lady, somebody has got to be diarrhea. Like, a lot of people died by shitting their guts out back then, you know. I didn't want to give it to you, but at least you can, you know, leave here and say, I saw Chuck Nice and he gave me diarrhea. We are sensitive, and we are angry, and we are anti-science. How did this happen? In the most technologically advanced nation in the world, we have come to embrace anti-science, which is really just another way of saying that we have embraced anti-intellectualism, which is really just another way of saying that people are proud of being fucking stupid. And I blame social media for this, you know? Because I remember a time when stupid people used to keep to themselves and shut the fuck up. But now, because of social media, they're reaching out to one another, coalescing, and radicalizing each other. Like, you got some stupid shit? I got some stupid shit. Let's put our stupid shit together. We can start a stupid revolution. We'll call it a stupolution. Stupid people are radicalizing each other. You know, I had a conversation with a guy, and I thought he was joking until he kept talking. And he was just like, you know, the earth is actually flat. And I was like, you know, you are actually an idiot. Same guy. And this is it, because people love these conspiracy theories where they feel like they have special information that nobody else knows but them. He was like, you know, scientists don't really know what gravity is. I was like, yes, they do. It's a force. It's one of the fundamental forces of the universe. We cannot see it, but we can measure it. So much so that we know it can bend the fabric of space and time itself. He was like, yeah, but they don't know what it is. I was like, I just told you what it is. It's a force. We cannot see it, but we can measure it. So much so that if I were to launch a rocket from this point right here, I could pick a spot on the moon and using nothing but gravity, I could put that rocket on that spot. He went, yeah, but that don't tell you what it is. I was like, listen here, man. If you're trying to tell me that you don't believe in gravity, we need to have this conversation on the ledge of a 9th floor window. I'll make a believer out of your ass. But here's where the internet and social media makes stupid people even more stupid, because they get a little bit of information, and instead of doing what they're supposed to do with a little bit of information, which is, thank you, somebody who said it, get more information. No, they're like, fuck it, I got it, it's good. This is enough. This is enough. I'm gonna kill him at the cocktail party tonight. What he was trying to say is that scientists don't know why gravity does what it does, like why it behaves the way it behaves. But you don't have to know why something does something to know what it is, you know? Like, for instance, if I were to have you over to my house on many, many occasions, and every time that you leave, there is some shit missing. I don't have to know why you are stealing from me. I just know that you are a thief. And then I explained to him, just because you can't see something and you don't know why it's doing what it does, doesn't mean that you don't know what it is. For instance, if I were to blindfold you and then punch you in the face you would not have seen it. But everything about your facial experience would make you say to me, hey man, you just punched me in the face. To which I would reply, yes, but why? Now I know you're a smart audience. Only the smartest audience applauds for that joke. Only the smartest. Now I feel comfortable. I really feel comfortable because once I told that joke and a woman afterwards went, so why did you hit him? Unbelievable, man. Anti-science. That is what we have become. Did you know that America, most regrettably, is ranked globally 47th in math and science? 47th. But yet we walk around with big giant foam fingers in there like, we're number one, we're number one, we're no. You know why? Because we can't count. You're off by 46. And the funny thing is, there are people who want to come to this nation, and just for the privilege of living here, they want to do the math and science for us. And we're like, fuck no, no, because we don't like the way that they look. Like, no, we can't have that. They're going to take our jobs. I'm like, you cannot lose a job that you cannot do. Let these people in. We are stupid. We need these people. That is why whenever I go to a hospital now, and this is nothing personal, I refuse to see a white doctor. You're like, hi, I'm Dr. Bob White. I'm like, no. No. You look like you might be a Harvard legacy. Get me Sanjay. And I know he's here. I saw like 6 of them walking around. That's right. I will only see an Indian doctor or a Nigerian doctor. Oh, look at that. There's some Asian people in the back who are fans of Nigerians. Now, I'm with you, though. I don't know who that was, but I'm with you. I love Nigerian doctors. Let me tell you something. Nigerian doctors are the best kept secret in medicine. And let me tell you why. If you get a Nigerian doctor, you are in good hands, because you don't get to be a doctor in America looking like a Nigerian without doing the fucking work, okay? That person is on top of their game. I love Nigerian doctors, unless, of course, they also tell me that they are a prince. Then I'm like, fuck that, I got your emails. I'm not giving you my healthcare information. No, I absolutely love Nigerian doctors. You know why? Nigerian doctors have like the most unusual bedside manner that you can have, but their accent makes it so cool. Because they talk to you like they're a Nigerian parent who is scolding you, but then when you hear the accent, somehow it just works. You know, you're like, Doc, give it to me straight. They're like, I already did. You are going to die. What more do you want from me? Get your house in order. But first, I need you to put $10,000 in this account right here. Anti-science, that is what we have become. It's all about belief now. People won't accept science. It's what you believe. Climate change. Look at that. Do you realize that we're the only country that talks about climate change like it's Santa Claus? Like, we're still in this country asking people, do you believe in climate change? Like we're talking to a toddler about saying, do you believe in climate? It's settled science. There's nothing to believe or disbelieve. It's whether or not you accept it, because it's already settled, And speaking of Santa Claus, a few years ago, the Arctic was on fire. The Arctic. The place where Santa Claus lives? The fucking Arctic. You can tell your kid, no, Santa is not coming this year. Santa died in a fire in the Arctic where he lives. Like, that's how fucking real climate change is. That Santa Claus is dead. Sorry, Timmy. We're gonna have to get you shit from Target this year. But yet people don't believe in climate change. And it's a very specific type of person, and I'm not trying to call anybody out here, you know what I mean? Because, they've made climate change political, and I hate when people politicize science, because science is not political, people are. But they've tried to politicize climate change. And the truth is that, there are people who, how can I say it? I don't want to, they don't believe the science because of their political beliefs. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get to those people. I don't want to just push them aside. I want to get to them, which is why I believe we should stop calling it climate change and start calling it woke weather. Like, maybe we can get something done about it. We got to do something about this woke weather. This woke weather is grooming our children. Woke weather is all about trans rights. That's what it's about. You see that? Why do you think all these hurricanes keep attacking Florida? They're trying to cut off America's penis. It's woke weather, I tell you. But on the one hand, there are people who deny climate, but then on the other hand, you have the people who are super gung-ho about it, and they end up pissing off the people that deny it. And I kind of understand how you can get a little upset with the people who are super gung-ho, because like when I'm in New York City and I see a grown man in a suit with a briefcase on a skateboard, just going to work, I think to myself, is that an eco-conscious climate warrior trying to lower his carbon footprint by going to work on a skateboard? Or just some dude with 12 DUIs? I understand, though, that sometimes it's hard to accept science. It's hard to accept, especially when it comes to technology, Whenever there's new technology, people resist it, Look at AI right now. I tried to get AI to write this show for me. Yeah. There are early adopters and then there are resistors. That's all there is to it, And but then what happens is the technology becomes ubiquitous and we all accept it. Yeah. But you may not still trust it. And I understand that. Listen, I drive. And while I'm driving, I use Google Maps. And while I am using Google Maps, I am fully aware that there are 31 satellites in mid-Earth orbit looking at the traffic conditions in real time and telling me where to go. But that voice will come on the speaker and say, at the corner, make a right. And I'm like, fuck no, bitch. Clearly you don't live in this neighborhood. For all I know, you could be working with the carjackers. This is the way home. But whenever there is a new technology, you have a benefit of that technology and you have the drawback of that technology. Take ride sharing, not new anymore, something we're all familiar with, but there's a benefit and a drawback. The benefit is that it's a beautiful technology. You have a phone. Inside of your phone, there's an accelerometer. That phone is tethered to a satellite, which is talking to another phone with an accelerometer. And that allows you to communicate with that phone and at the same time see in real time the progress of a car that's making its way to get you, the exact street that it's on and its location. And at some point, as you see it coming towards you, that car will just start spinning around and around and around and around. And you're like, fuck that, I'm not getting in that car. Because that dude is drunk. Clearly, that dude is drunk. But the benefit is that there is a car readily available to take us at all times. That's the benefit. The drawback is that every once in a while, a little white woman will get in the back of my car for no reason at all. I'm just sitting, minding my business, and my back door will open up, and a perky little white girl will pop in like, hi, I'm Kayla. And I'm like, well, hello, Kayla. Get the fuck out of my car. It happened so much, I was like, this app is trying to set me up. The last time it happened, actually, I didn't say a word. I just pulled off. The moment she got, I pulled. Just kept going as fast as I could. And then she got like that little white girl polite panic, you know what I mean? Like, excuse me, hi. Hi, excuse me, hi. Hi, yeah, I'm sorry, but we're going the wrong way. And I just locked eyes with her in the rear view like, no, we're not. And from that, I picked up something, and I'll give it to you. This is no extra charge. You can put this in your back pocket and use it whenever you want. If a perky little white woman of her own free will gets in the back of your car, and then of her own volition jumps from that car at 35 miles an hour, the police can't charge you with anything. I believe the science. Now notice I didn't say I believe in science. I said I believe the science, because science is not something you believe in, you know. It's true whether you believe it or not. It doesn't take faith. It's not like it's a religion. And unlike religion, science works. Oh, look at that, I split the room. Look at that, I split the room. Woo! Oh, that was great. Oh, look at that, now I see who's who. I can see who's who now. Look at that, I can see, because I heard the, oh. And then some of y'all were just like, oh, look, I see what you did there. You took evidentiary-based information and juxtaposed it against faith. That was awesome. And the rest of you were just like, hell is waiting for you. You will burn. Oh, that was just great. Oh. That's so funny. And let me just tell you, see, that's what's funny is that is the logical progression that people make. If you tell somebody that you're a person of science, they automatically make the leap to atheist, which is not always the case, okay? At least it is not with me, believe it or not. I am not an atheist. I have very, very poor health care. I need to believe Jesus for the healing. Some people see Jesus on the cross. I see Jesus as Blue Cross. I like the lone residual laugh. Yeah. I am too lazy not to believe in God, guys. I'm sorry to let you know. I am too lazy not to believe in God, okay? Because when you ponder the origins of the universe, that gets very, very deep. You know what I mean? It's a singularity, just that by itself. A singular, something that is infinitely hot and infinitely dense. How can it be infinitely dense? At some point you can't pack shit in anymore. Like what? And at that point I'm just like, God did it. I am not an atheist, but it doesn't mean that there are things that I just believe because you're supposed to believe. You know, I can't co-sign on everything. Like, do I believe that the earth was created 6,000 years ago? No, that'd be fucking stupid. Because we have something called potassium-argon dating that lets us know just how old the earth is to a very, very small window. It is a phenomenal technology, and it works every single time. And if you're interested, it's somewhere around 4.5 billion years. Do I believe the Big Bang? Yes, because we have telescopes that measure light that take us back to almost the beginning of the observable universe. Is there something before the Big Bang? Well, there has to be. There's always a beginning before any beginning. Could that something be an intelligence capable of creating everything? It's possible. Is there any proof that there is a God? Yes, there is. They're called Lululemon yoga pants. And I know that because every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God. Help me, Jesus. Lord in heaven. I love science. I'm a person of science. And I have a science show, by the way. This is a science show, but I have another science show. It is on Nat Geo and Disney Plus. I do not care if you watch it. Please, just put it on. Let it stream and go to fuck to work. I don't need fans, I need numbers. I do another science show. It is called StarTalk. And I co-host it with the inimitable Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I absolutely love it. I love working with this man. I get a master class in astrophysics on a weekly basis, and they give me money. It's awesome. I feel like a smart hooker. I do love working with this man, though. I gotta tell you, I love working with him. I do not like watching movies with him. Because he's a real scientist and he like refuses to suspend disbelief. Ruins every movie. Watching a movie and he's just like, you know. The laws of physics would never allow for that to happen. I'm like, Neil, man, come on, please. Can you just be quiet and let me watch this porn, man? I don't need to know that that guy's downstroke is on the wrong approach vector. I love working with him, man, because, you know, the idea behind the show is that, you know, we get people to be more engaged with science, and he's a tremendous teacher, and I love teachers. Teachers are my new hero, man, you know. I hate when I hear people say, you know, the children are our future. I'm like, have you met children? The hell is wrong with you? No, children are not our future. The people who teach children are our future. Teachers are my hero. So I don't know if there's any teachers here tonight. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, are you a teacher? You went like this, so either
20 years, but I'm a principal now.
You're a principal, you sellout bitch. Jokes. What did you teach before you became a principal?
For 20 years, I was kindergarten, 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Fantastic. Primary education. Thank you. I say thank you for your service when I talk to teachers, just like they were, you know, our service people. You know what I mean? I say thank you for your service. Any other teachers here? I can't see you in the back. Go ahead, yell it out. What do you teach?
English.
Preschool. Okay, whoever said art, shut the fuck up. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Art is very, very important as a subject, and I can't stand that they're actually trying to strip art out of public schools because, quite frankly, when you talk about widening and broadening perspectives, art is the perfect way to do that. And children who excel in art tend to excel in the other STEM disciplines, so thank you, art teacher. Also, I know you got some weed on you, so see you after this show. Teachers, you are my new hero. Now, my old hero is the fat guy at the gym. And I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm not talking about the fat guy that works out at the gym. I'm talking about the fat guy that works at the gym. That guy is awesome. Because his mind is a steel trap. Talk about somebody who refuses to give in to peer pressure. Because every day people are coming in like, I'm going to get ripped. I'm going to get shredded. He'd be like, I'm going to put some shredded cheese on this burrito. And then watch you run on a treadmill. I love teachers, and teachers are under attack in this nation right now. I don't know if you know it, but there is a concerted effort to take over school boards and to restrict teachers from teaching certain curriculum and book burnings. Like, this is where we are right now in this country, and it is very serious. Teachers are under attack right now. People are just like, they're making our kids gay. I'm like, clearly you don't know how gay works. If your kid comes home and tells you that the teachers are making them gay, then your kid was already gay, and just needed an excuse to talk to your homophobic ass. You know, like, really? You know, just like, you think I want to be gay, Dad? It's these fucking teachers. You think I want those things in my mouth? I have a great deal of respect for teachers because I did your job during the pandemic, and I have to say that it's an awful job. And I now hate my fucking kids. I will say this, though. I was very moved by the fact that during the pandemic, at the time, my daughter was about 7, and she said to me, Dad, you are the Michael Jordan of homeschooling. Oh. Yeah. And then she went, yes, no one on this team likes you. Yeah, she's a bitch, yeah. That's why I love her. She's just like her dad. Could have been worse, though. She could have said that I was the Michael Jackson of homeschooling. Oh, I see some of you are familiar with his work. Oh. That was pretty funny. I split the room again, I see. That was funny, because some of you were, like, you know, laughing, you know, and then others of you were, like, groaning, like, you know, like, you're ignorant. So ignorant. See, the people laughing right now know that that's an actual Michael Jackson thing. Michael Jackson gave an interview and the woman asked him about kids or something like, he was like, you're ignorant. And I thought that was like the greatest thing in the world. I was like, you just flipped the whole script with 2 words. You flipped the entire script on her. Like, you're ignorant. I use that all the time now. Like, even if I'm at Starbucks and they call somebody's name before I think they should have called my name, I just walk up like, you're ignorant. And I'm not making fun of Michael Jackson, okay? I'm a Michael Jackson fan. Michael Jackson is the greatest pop star of all time. And I say that as an objective statement. I don't even think that that's an opinion. He's the greatest pop star of all time. But I possess the mental acuity to separate Michael Jackson, the man, from Michael Jackson, the artist. Michael Jackson, the artist, greatest pop star of all time. Michael Jackson, the man, something's up. And I say that because Michael Jackson paid out 2 separate settlements to 2 separate kids for $20 million plus each, and then continued to entertain children at his Neverland Ranch. Something's up. And I say that because if I paid out $40 million plus of my hard-earned money for something I did not do, not only would I never again have anything to do with children, but I would just walk around the streets of New York City punching toddlers in the face. And I wouldn't care. I'd draw them in too. Parents in the stroller would be like, oh my God, look at that. Look how cute, look how. You're ignorant. Let me say this, guys. I'm so happy that I've had an opportunity to spend time with you to talk about the thing that I love more than anything, and that is science. And right now, as I close, let me just say that what I'm really talking about here is the most important thing as we sit upon the precipice of peril in this nation. Because right now, what is under attack is critical thought. Critical thought is under attack in this nation, and that is what is necessary for us to maintain our preeminence in the world. If we have it at all, it will be had because we are scientifically literate people. And so I am hoping that just in some small way, that this helps people understand that it is okay to be a critical thinker. And I know right now people are just like, wait a minute, I thought this was a comedy show. Is this how you're really going to end? And the truth is, fascism is at hand. And that's all I can say. And if fascism takes hold in America, comedy will not be allowed. So what I am asking you is please save me. My name is Chuck Nice.